Leave it to Uncle Rex. I'll show him a thing or three. I'll take the one on the left. Shulk, you take the right. And as for you, kiddo...
Eh? Oi, who you calling kiddo?
You take out the Mobius.
What, you think our fight's still not over? I guess for you, it's all or nothing, huh? Those children are everything to me, you know? Why are we bringing those people with us? Haven't we done enough? We could have just kept to ourselves, but we're still doing this. And now Kyra's dead. With or without Mobius, nothing will change. In the end, people always kill people. Matthew, always in fantasy land. Then show me already! This world of peace where nobody has to die. Make it come true. You think you could do that, do you? You think you've got what it takes? I've come to fetch you, Matthew. Come. It's time to go.
Hey guys, how's it going? I hope you're having a good day so far. Today, we're jumping right into the action. We have a very easy boss fight right here. That is a very odd way to spell Nia, Army, because we all know Nia is best cat girl.
Are you alright, Niall?
I'm fine.
What were those things all about? They were giving me Mobius Scrab vibes, but they weren't the same.
Matthew! What happened?
Ah, hey, Oren. It's fine. We're all good.
Was it Mobius?
Nah, some new kind of breed of monster. Took them down, and they vanished into thin air.
Don't scare me like that. I thought, since you used the Ouroboros power, it had to be Mobius.
Come on, that's crazy talk. It's been like 15 years since we last tussled with Mobius.
Yeah, I suppose so.
How are we for ether?
See for yourself.
Right on. So it looks like we've met the quota. Shall we head? Niall?
Mm.
Let us away, towards a new world, out with the old, and in once more with the new.
Niall. What's the matter with you? Shake a leg.
Sorry. Coming.
Niall, what were you up to back there?
Huh?
You were kind of spaced out.
Not really. Matthew.
What's up?
It's Matthew. Listen, we could do with a little help over here. Bit of a snafu.
Wolf, say?
More than we expected.
No rest for the wicked. Copy that. I'll head over. You want me at Day Delisle, right?
That's it. Thanks.
Dylan, eh?
Yeah. Says they're having trouble with Wolves. Gonna lend him a hand.
Damn, they've really been multiplying.
Sure looks like it. My bad, Niall. I'll catch you up later.
Okay.
Let us away towards a new world. Out with the old, and in once more with the new.
It has been over a decade since Alpha seized Origin. This eve he intends to show himself at last. While Origin remains in Alpha's clutches, my will cannot extend beyond its threshold. I trust you will set forth once more. Sword of the End. That which denies fate and makes its essence mercurial. What machinations could have led it into that man's grasp? I see Origin brims with the very will of those who are as unto gods.
Niall! I thought you were dead. I'm so glad. I was so sure I thought I'd really lost you for good this time. What's up with that outfit, huh? Where'd you pick up a weird get-up like...
Matthew, no! It's not her!
Huh? Not Niall. But it clearly is. How can you not recognize her? Oh, of course. You've never met her before. Hang on, I should have a photo.
Matthew, look at me. The person you see before you isn't Nael. It is in part, but not wholly. Inside of her is Alpha.
Huh? Not you too, eh? What is this? Who is this Alpha guy, anyway? I don't understand.
What are you doing? Come quickly. Everyone's waiting. Matthew.
Niall, hold up a minute, yeah? Seems there's something really confusing going on here.
Alpha suddenly appeared one day. with the goal of destroying this world. Rex and I, and Zed too, we fought against Alpha. To save the world from his rancor. Alpha's power is unparalleled. For all our efforts, it wasn't enough. Even our collective might failed to repel him. In the end, all we managed was to buy a fraction more time.
Having tasted frustration in battle, Alpha understood. He realized he needed something to amplify his power. An avatar. Nael is the avatar, Matthew. The day the city fell, you didn't lose Nael because she went missing. Rather, she had become Alpha's vessel.
No. Come on, A, not you two. I can't. What the hell is this? Can you stop making shit up?
There'll be time for explaining later. For now, you gotta give her a real drubbing.
Huh? Drubbing?
Not that violent. If at all possible, we will free Nael.
And if it's not?
If it's not, then better buckle up, kid.
You can't be bloody serious!
You're in the way of our vision.
Nael.
Say, what's so great about this world? Really? All the thieving for one's own gain, the greed. Life has less value in this world than a piece of dirt. This is your world of peace. Oh. We don't need it. Do we, Matthew? Answer. You disappoint me, truly. I didn't think you'd side with them.
I haven't. I'm just...
Enough of this. We will simply go alone then.
Nael!
Goodbye, my brother.
Poor Matthew has no idea what the fuck's going on. Right, this boss fight can be pretty tricky, so I'll try and focus on it while catching up with the chat, because there's quite a bit that I've missed there. Bouncy Cat Girl, great Xenoblade 2 reference. You do have to wonder where they came from, because that isn't the area that Nia and Mio are well endowed in. Nael's the Avatar would have been a very different show. Well, I can't really speak to that because I've... slight admission, I've never actually seen it. I know. Disgraceful. Is it just, cutscene pacing, or was Matthew's acting always so wooden? I think it's the pacing. Like, most of the time, Matthew's fine. I think it affects kind of all of the games in those just kind of slower, more monotonous scenes that don't really have big emotional stuff going on. Okay, I don't want to jinx it, but it's not going too badly so far. So I can't seem to land a break, which is a bit of a problem. Thank you, Glimmer. That was very quick. As I've said many times before, she's a fantastic healer. Very little downtime. There we go. There's a break. I think it's chain attack time then. Something Shatner-esque about his delivery. Yeah. Again, another admission. I've not seen the original Star Trek. Let's go for the topple. Okay, nice. Then we'll go... Let's get Glimmer's TP up a bit. Lovely. We'll go for the launch. What a bad nerd. I know, I really am. Should take away my nerd card. Or maybe I'm a good nerd because I'm a nerd focused on the very specific things that I enjoy. Let's go for A. Let's get power charge on the whole party. Lovely. Alright, come on then, Shulk. Don't let me down. Try and channel your Xenoblade 1 self. Oh, the chain attack's already halfway done, and I'm barely scratching this health bar. That's concerning. Right. Okay, so I've got A. A is paired with Rex. I think that's a burst rather than a smash. Oh no, hold on. I have Shulk. Never mind. Fine then. Situation looks a lot worse than it is. Because as long as I can get a smash off, I should be okay, hopefully. Oh. My Elgato okay? The sound just cut out there for a second. One second. Sounds like there's a little bit of a delay there. Let me just kill the Elgato and reactivate it. Please don't crash OBS. Okay, I think it's fine. I think it's fine. Editing down the Zelda VODs. Not looking forward to seeing how long Short Mastery took. Oh god, that took me ages. Holy fuck, that took me ages. Oh, I don't... Oh, yeah, that... I don't know what they were thinking with that. That was awful. Elgato did kind of freeze that. Yeah, it kind of sounded like it did. That's a little bit concerning. Hopefully it's my cable rather than the Elgato itself, because I really can't afford to buy a new one right now. The cable at least would be cheaper to replace. But it has been kind of messing up a little bit the last couple of weeks. Right, let's go... Get some extra chip damage in here. And then Matthew, let's hit your sister in the face. Yeah, sometimes it's usually fine while I'm streaming, because I guess something about being live kind of holds off the crash. But if I try and restart it while I'm not streaming, OBS has a tendency to go no and just crash on me. That did not kill. Okay, that's a problem. Yeah, OBS just can be very temperamental sometimes. Streamlabs OBS will just crash regardless sometimes. Usually, for regular OBS to crash, I do have to be doing something. It doesn't kind of just crash on its own. But messing around with the Elgato tends to be the #1 way to get it to crash. Or song requests that one time. Come on, wake up, Matthew. Okay, I'll play as A instead then. Okay, there's a break. Nearly have my top already. There we go. Ah, Smash is not ready. That's disappointing. Burst will have to do then. Alright, nice.
Why?
Bastard! That's a hell of a lot more power than before.
It's the Avatar! Her emotions are heightened. They're feeding straight into Alpha's power.
Niall! Hey, stop this! Please, just stop! No, not him.
N.
If raw emotion is what affords him strength, it must be disrupted with emotions stronger still. You fail to reach such a zenith. Alpha. I, N, shall thwart you once more. My blade will cut your very will!
Sword of the end. He's gonna use it.
Sure about that? I am Niall, you know.
I am divorced of all that. All doubts. Misgivings gone!
Right, here we go. Coming in with the second best entry in the game. Hello, N. I've missed you.
This is the move! Blood move!
Freezing again. The preview seems fine. And I've not got any drop frames. Hold on, let me just pull up the stream.
No.
Help me. Matthew.
This again, Alpha. Really? Niall! It is over. No! Stop! It's you. Like killing Grandad wasn't enough for you? Now Niall, too! Huh? The hell are you playing at, eh? Why?
You must not lash out at him. Matthew. He's not your enemy. I promise you.
Stop talking shite! He's trying to kill Niall! He killed Grandad! And you're...
He is your flesh and blood.
What? Impossible. Can't be!
Yet, it was this man who tried to erase me. He is the one to blame.
Niall.
They're strong. Your emotions. Stronger even than my own. Think you've bought yourself some time?
We may not have much, but it's more than we need to erase you.
Quite. Well then, I'm happy to wait. For you both. Yes?
Origin! What's it doing here?
It must be Alpha's doing.
All it means is that we don't have a whole lot of time to spare.
What?
Eternity.
Sorry?
My due. In return for protecting this world, Zed promised me eternity. An eternal present in which to abide.
Zed? Is that the Mobius head honcho? What do you even do with eternity? For starters, you Mobius... Bastard. That's the reason for this.
I'm sure you plan to pursue them. And yet I will not let you reach them. Before you can interpose yourself, I will cut Alpha down. You do well to remember that.
You serious? Even now? She's your flesh and blood too!
Matthew. Come on, let's go back to base and regroup. We'll tell you everything we know.
Damn straight. I'm done being kept in the dark. About time you let me into the club.
Let's stop by the command center. We can talk there in peace and quiet.
Fine.
You know, I do appreciate how surprisingly emotionally mature Matthew can be. Obviously, he's a bit of a loudmouth, bit of a hothead. But it didn't take him very long at all to figure out why N became Mobius. Like, it clicked like that. Right, I'm just going to give this a second, because I didn't really want to focus on this too much during a cutscene, but I am just going to take a proper look at this stream and see how it's looking. Because if it is coming through choppy, that is a problem. I do apologise if anyone with motion sickness is watching.
Hey, do those clouds look ominous to you?
No, it seems okay. Maybe it was just a spike, or maybe it was just internet. But like I said, I've not got any drop frames, and the preview seems fine. And usually the preview is the first thing to go. When N and Nat L clashed, it froze at points. Okay, I'll double check the VOD. I really hope there's not an issue with my Elgato. I have enough going on in my life right now. I don't need to pay for a new one. Ugh. Right, anyway, let's head back to Colony 9 then. Could be your net is stormy here. That could be it then, yeah. I know storms can mess with the internet quite a bit. Actually, you know, while it's relevant, I do want to briefly talk about Alpha's core crystal, because I love the visual effect they put on it. I mean, they already look good in Xenoblade 2, but here they just look even better. You're not in my enemy... words. You're not in my enemypedia. Let's just take you down before I go back. Yeah, hopefully you're keeping nice and warm and safe in the storm. We had one here a few weeks ago, and it was happening while I was streaming, so I'm surprised that it didn't affect the internet for the stream more. But it was weird. It was one of those storms where it was really wet and horrible, but it was still really warm, so it was horribly muggy.
We can take on anyone.
Right, over to the command center then. I'm not sure what we had that might be similar to what we had. I haven't really been keeping up with the weather that much, apart from what happens directly to me. Game? Game, are you good? You did this last week too. Okay, there we go.
Our original worlds used to be one and the same. It boasted almost unthinkable prosperity and was home to so many people.
That is, until one man's foolishness screwed it all up, splitting it into two separate places.
One was the world of the Bionis, and the other, Olrest. These two divided worlds began to evolve independently of each other. They each gave birth to new life.
Wasn't as peaceful as it sounds, though. You had your share of tyrannical empires, scrabbling over limited resources. But despite all that, thanks to generations of people fighting for the future, the worlds did eventually know harmony.
Sadly, it didn't last. The two worlds torn asunder longed to be as they once were. But they were composed of opposing types of matter. Recombined, they would dissolve into light and cease to be. The annihilation events you see across Ionios are miniature portents of this.
So we put our heads together and built something that would let us escape destruction. We called it Origin, a repository of data about everything, of memories and souls. Even if the worlds were annihilated, this system would let us revive them. And that thing in the sky is it.
At the heart of its workings is the Trinity processor core called Ontos. In other words, Alpha.
But Alpha deemed our existence obsolete and wanted to erase us. We all fought, even Mobius. And it was a draw. No, I guess we lost. All we did was delay the inevitable a smidge. We couldn't cut it.
Now Alpha's gathering power again, and getting ready to depart. In the heart of Origin called the Ark. Alongside new life, the lives of city people gathered there, which he plans to take to a new world.
Is that all of it then? We done? No more little secrets?
It's the unvarnished truth.
But why would he choose her in particular? There were so many in the city to choose from.
She's got Agnian ancestry. In terms of hereditary traits, core crystals get dominance. My guess? Maybe it's because he's got injured when we fought. Maybe she's got whatever he's lacking.
There's more to it. Her emotions also factor into it. Or that may in fact be the most crucial element of all.
Say, what's so great about this world? Really? All the thieving for one's own gain, the greed. Life has less value in this world than a piece of dirt. This is your world of peace.
That wasn't my sister back there. Nael is the kindest person I know. She looked after the city's children, and they loved her.
But that's just it. When a person loses that, what do? They change. What she said last night, that's the way she truly felt. And to Alpha, those emotions are the perfect fodder. Right now, she's a great deal more indispensable to him than me.
I'll find him. But I'm doing it for her. For Nio. All this saving the world stuff. That's something for you guys to sort out. I'll buckle up. No problem.
Good to hear. Then our goals align. In case you didn't notice. We want the best for you too.
Knowing N is your family. Still up to it?
Family. He killed Grandad. He's no family of mine.
I see. Then I won't stop you. Though...
Huh?
Listen to me. If you decide to hear his side of the story, be sure to heed his words. Once you do, you can judge for yourself. I'll respect your choice. Apologies. Were you waiting long?
No, we were just about to start. Right, about our next course of action.
What's there to discuss? We break into that origin place, beat Alpha to a pulp, and get Nael the hell out of there. End of.
Thought you might say that. It's pretty much what we had in mind too.
If we want to make our way to Origin, then our first port of call will have to be Prison Island.
Prison Island? Where's that?
Prison Island lies at the northernmost tip of the Cent Omnia region, where we are now. Smack in the middle of the rugged terrain.
From there, there is a way into Origin.
However, there's a problem.
Of course there is.
The entrance to Prison Island is located on the side of a tower, and at considerable elevation. The survey team has looked into it, and concluded that it would be impossible to access from ground level. The city's armories are all under repair, which takes the air route off the table.
So we're shit out of luck. Isn't there some other way?
Relax. There's a way, all right. We can tweak the ether slide apparatus for direct vertical ascent. Should give us access to the island's face.
At that point, we should probably call it an ether lift, really. I'll take you through the steps necessary for the refurbishment later at the workshop.
Okay, gotcha. So to start with, we'll need to get this ether lift thing ready for action. Well, no time like the present.
Matthew?
Huh? What's up, Nikol?
Oh,
There's something we wanted to talk to you all about.
That's sudden. You sure it can't wait?
It's of the utmost importance.
Right you are, then. But this place makes me anxious. Should we take this somewhere else?
Okay. Then how about our tents?
Great. So, there's the ether lift business, and Nikol and Glimmer's urgent matter. Gonna have to tackle things one at a time.
Well, there we go. That is Future Redeem's big lore dump. Every Xenoblade game has one at some point in its runtime. And this one, I don't think it gives you any particularly new information. Most of that stuff is stuff that we already know. But I really like the presentation of it. I like all the flashbacks. You know, even though it's just showing scenes from games I've already played, there's something about it that just hits me in the feels, you know? I enjoy those games a lot. And it's nice to see them again. Anyway, there is a new destination. Once again, we're climbing up to Prison Island. Feels very familiar. I think I'm going to handle the ether lift stuff first.
They might need help.
Yeah, I'll get to them later, Nikol. Side quests can wait for the moment. I'm going to handle the ether lift stuff first because that's a little less stressful. That other quest is, you'll see. If you've played the game, you probably know. Can I do this one now? Yes, I can. It's about damn time.
So you guys had the Ouroboros stone that was from the city then?
Yeah, some refugees fleeing the city entrusted it to us.
My granddad spent years studying that thing. He'd say it was more important than life itself.
I see. So the research documents we got with the stone belong to your grandfather?
Oh well. Without Granddad, it's just a giant paperweight anyway.
Don't worry, Matthew. Riku and I will be more than happy to take over research on the Ouroboros stone. I promise you, we won't let your grandfather's work go to waste.
Right. Cheers for that, Shulk. I'm sure Granddad would be happy.
Yeah. And it's not like we're exactly strangers to that thing anyhow.
Huh? Oh, really?
It's been given to you by Nia, the Queen of Agnes, right? Well then, it's got to be kept safe at all cost. No matter what.
Rex.
Aww. Rex misses his wife. I miss her too, Rex. Right then, here's what we'll need to construct an ether lift. Firstly, an ether crystal of even higher purity that will replace the black shard. We'll call it a black crystal. Could I ask you to find one for me, Panacea? No problem, teacher. I'll have one ready in no time. Then, what are we doing? We have something else to take care of. Using a black crystal gives us access to ether output that can make both ascent and descent possible, but conversely, we'll be losing on stability, which will cause the system to exceed the amplifier's tolerance. That's it, Nikol. So we'll need to refit the ether amplifier for the lift's purposes. And to that end, we'll require the superconducting material that the amplifier uses, namely Photonium. What? What's up, Nikol? Photonium is unbelievably rare, so much so that people call it the Phantom Metal. Trace amounts of it were found in the Orion tunnels, but the word is that no one's even come close to finding anything since. You're bang on the money, kid. But we've chanced upon a little deposit of it in an undisclosed location. It should still be lying there untouched. Untouched, so you didn't actually mine it. It's not for lack of trying, believe you me, but there was a wee situation and now the place is off limits. Off limits? I'm liking the sound of this less and less. You're right to be hesitant. I'll make it clear right now. There will be a great deal of danger involved in the extraction. On the other hand, we don't have much time to spare, and that's why we wanted to enlist your help. Sure, we wouldn't have wanted to sit it out either. So, want to tell us where this place is? It's a cave near Pioneer's Camp. The entrance is blocked off, so it might be a bit hard to spot from afar. Then let's hurry. As Shulk so aptly put it, we don't have much time to spare. Right. Gotta love a cave. Let's go to a cave. First, though, how are we looking over here? Do I have the parts that I need to upgrade my weapons? I have half of them. Okay, gotta prioritize then. Matthew and Rex, definitely.
And strengthenment complete. Riku do good job, if Riku say so himself.
And then... I guess A?
Riku do good job, if Riku say so himself.
You did a very fine job, Riku, but, you know, be humble. Don't need to announce it every time. Where would be the best place to go? I want to say here is probably the best place. I'm pretty sure I'll need to build an ether slide, and I can't remember whereabouts you actually make that. I want to say it might be on that little cliff over there. Ooh, hold on. There's a thing up there. Right, I'm going to make a mental note of that. That is there.
Unless I'm wrong, I think we could use this spot for something.
And now I've made a mental note, I'm going to forget in like 10 seconds. I think they told Matt there's a third universe out there. Probably best not to trouble him with that detail. And arrived. It should be behind this rubble. These rocks that are blocking the entrance. Is that you guys doing? Yeah, didn't want anyone blundering in by accident, did we? Okay, so we can't go in. Great start. What are we going to do about this? Just sit tight a second, alright? Her face. Right, that's that, shall we? Man after my own heart, Rex. But that planet, there's something about that planet. Okay, speaking of, that's the future of the Xenoblade series is something that I am going to be talking about at some point during this stream series. Towards the end, as there's some stuff coming later that's particularly relevant to that. But just a quick side note, I'm feeling pretty confident that we're going to be hearing more about X very soon. There's a certain big announcement around the corner that is providing me with some hope. I guess you could say it's providing me with some cope. But I need to cope, alright? It's the only thing that keeps me going. Bulk beasts and rabid beasts. This cave ain't no picnic. That's exactly the reason we sealed it away. Our objective lies in the inner recesses. Aha. Let's grab the stuff and get the hell out. Okay, I'm gonna need to use this place to do some rapid level grinding. Oh, because Nikol and Glimmer's quest is a doozy. Share that copium. Here you go. Where's my webcam? There's your copium. Use it well. Use it responsibly. Don't overdose on it. God, I love the Fog Beast battle theme. I'm so glad they brought it back. Right, nice.
Quick and painless, thankfully.
You are not in my Enemypedia. Let's fix that. But yeah, I do get the feeling that we're probably going to hear more about the Switch 2 at some point this month. And, well, I feel like they're going to want something Monolith on it. And to me, there's only one candidate for what that could be. It's way too soon for a new game, but... Oh, hello. But a remaster is definitely more feasible, I think. Right, what do we have here? Oh, that's a black shard, okay. If X Remaster is a Switch 2 launch title, I'd be down. So would I. I would love that. Maybe they could flesh it out a bit. I mean, I'm not sure what they could do to it that wouldn't be better served in a sequel.
Topped up the training, I guess.
Because from what we can infer about the cut plot details, I think they're beyond the scope of a future connected style extra story. Right. That way is clearly not the way. Like, the main thing I think they should focus on for a remaster is just quality of life changes. Fix the UI, because the UI is a bit of a mess. It's also very small. Give you some way to recruit party members without having to roam the map for them. Maybe revamp the online in some way, because the online system is very backwards. But as far as the story goes, I'm not really sure how much you can flesh it out before you start getting into just make a sequel territory. Because as it stands, where X ends is kind of the... It's kind of the prison island of that story. It's like the halfway point. Something extra to not make the Ganglion feel like a minor threat in their own game. See, the thing is that they... From what we kind of know about that story, they were always kind of meant to be the minor threat, but then the actual major threat got cut. And so the Ganglion are just left in this really weird spot. And I think they do a decent job of making them threatening. In the side quests, they fare a lot better in the side content rather than in the main story, I think. Just there's a lot of weird stuff that went on during X's development. I love the game to death, but it is in a very weird state. And like the changes you'd need to like fix it, I worry that they would make it not X anymore. So if they were to port it, I would want them to just fix up, make the graphics a bit nicer. They're already very nice, but make them a bit nicer. Fix up some of that quality of life stuff, and then save any fixing for a follow-up. Hey, Karkis, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Somehow separate Elmer and Lynn from the typical experience system so they don't feel as required 90% of the time. I mean, I feel like the experience system of X should just be fully revamped anyway. It needs the bonus experience system that 2 and 3 have. And I think the party members should feel a little bit more like heroes, like all of the other extra characters, so that you're not constantly having to shuffle gear and levels and affinity and stuff for like 18 different party members, because it is a real juggling act at some points. Like it can be a struggle. That is probably the one thing that I had to put the most work into planning when I did my X playthrough, was just keeping track of which party members I was using when, and making sure they all got affinity at good times. And it is a shame that some players will just use whoever they like, because obviously that's what you're going to do. And then they miss out on some of the best quests in the game because they, I don't know, didn't use one particular character quite enough.
Damn, they got the drop on us.
Plus, like, it makes sense that characters not in the party should get levels up anyway, because it's not like they're just standing around not doing anything. They are canonically taking on their own jobs and doing work, so of course they'd be getting stronger. You know what? I should make a video. What I would do in a Xenoblade X remaster. Lurk is always appreciated, Karkis. Nothing wrong with lurking. You know what? Why stealth it? I want the levels. I'm going to brute force it. Yeah, there's nothing wrong with a lurk. I lurk enough, don't worry. Ben to be the new Luxin. I mean, I can probably ramble as much as he can, but the thing is, he's able to kind of tie his rambling back together into a point, and that's the bit I struggle with. The key to winning at Xenoblade, punch the wall. Oh, hello. Oh, that's not a great start. Come on, 8, get up there. Oh shit, Glimmer's gone down. Oh god. Okay, that went poorly very quickly. Let's just, I'm gonna die anyway, so let's just do that. There's a Chris Redfield joke somewhere in there. I don't believe that this is where I last was, game. You've put me a bit ahead of where I was.
It would be unwise to turn our back on them. Yeah, I'll take them on too.
If you ramble long enough, eventually you'll find where everything comes back together. Simply ramble more. Yeah, but then the video would be like 5 hours long. And I'm not sure anyone wants to sit through a 5-hour Xenoblade video. Although saying that, the amount of 10-hour video essays I see recommended to me on YouTube these days, maybe people do want to see that. I think I've got the flu coming on, you know. My throat is getting dry in the same way it does when I've got like a cold or something coming on, which is really not ideal. Got a job interview Monday. I don't want to be ill for that. That would be the worst timing. Hey, no, don't you call your friends. No. God damn it. Get those lemsips. I do have some, actually. I should probably have one. I've got some left from the last time I was ill because it wasn't that long ago. Shit, Glimmer's gone down. Where is she? Come on, girl. Up you get. Right, so there's you there. Might as well kill you, get you into the Enemypedia. Heart Killer Igna. That is a very metal name. Right, Photonium. There we go.
I felt that.
There it is, Photonium. Incredible. It really was here. But it won't be enough. Let's go to the next site.
Let's keep going.
Right then, gonna have to fight through that incursion. Hopefully it's manageable. I've quite clearly been struggling with big groups of enemies in this cave.
This is pretty rare, right?
What are you? You're a shiny. Resetting growth. Though having obtained the growth reset kit, you can now reset your character's affinity growth, refunding any affinity points you may have spent. You can do this by going to the main menu, Characters, Affinity Growth, and pressing minus. You can do this as many times as you want, the item will not be expended. I completely forgot that that was a thing, because I don't think I ever used it. And I probably never will. Because I very rarely feel the need to go, oh, I've put points into the wrong thing, I'll get them back. Because you get points so easily anyway. And there is enough to max everyone out. Like, there's never going to be a situation where you screw yourself out of a skill or something. Oh, it's a big group of enemies there. Let's see if I can lure the elites away from the rest of the group. Because if anyone's going to be a problem, it's going to be him. Okay, nice. Right, there are two guys over here. Let's take them out. Get them separated from the group. God, these mount ones have a lot of health. They are fairly bulky for regular enemies. Right, nice. Just the shielder left to go. Probably don't need to do that, but it just feels nice to do it. Yep, definitely did not need to do that. He's already dead. Right. Is there anything on this little ledge? No, but the banner has detected me. Shit. Right. Looks like everyone's getting into the fight. Right, as long as I can take out the one riding the Rhinon, I should be okay, because that's definitely the most dangerous one. Right, let's just throw on a vision here, just to be safe. Buy myself 15 seconds. Right, nice one, Rex. Right, slowly whittling through them. As long as the totem doesn't summon more. Nice. Okay, that wasn't... Oh, excuse me. That wasn't too bad.
Treasure.
Oh, Rex, never change. Right, there's some more Photonium somewhere in here. Blue Sky Bark. Does that count as a sponsorship? Hey, there's a great excuse to do this, Poppy. I have stuff. I very rarely promote that stuff because it always just slips my mind. I always get too into what I'm doing in the game, which I suppose is not a bad thing. This is why I don't grow as a streamer, because I'm really bad at the actual promoting half of being a streamer.
Got water in my shoes. So squelchy.
Oh, I hate that feeling. When you're just walking somewhere and you step in a puddle, or it's raining and just the floor is so wet that your shoes soak it up. Ugh. Awful. Absolutely awful. I want to play as Rex for a bit. It's one of the worst feelings, like, you can... Well, besides that, actually bad things, but, you know, one of the worst minor little annoyances you can have in life. Where did you come from? Did not see you hiding over there. Yeah, good old spin to win. Finally got it going. Oh, just playing as Rex is so satisfying. Right, so, possible Photonium up this way. Behind that fog rift, okay. Take a shot every time he says double spinning edge, you'll die. Oh, come on, Rex. He took too many shots. Oh, another beast has come out. Oh, god damn it, I've just killed the last one. Right, could you stop summoning for a moment, please, and let me actually kill you? That would be very appreciated. Yeah, god damn it. Why did you let that through, Twitch? You flagged it as a ban evader, and then you still showed it anyway.
We can take on anyone.
This is quite rare.
Yeah, best to army, bestie. Great, just a little more and we'll be done. This cave, though, how's it so flippin' large? Deal with it, kiddo. Let's push on.
Let's keep going.
I love how Rex has no patience for Matthew with the cave, because the cave he went through was a lot worse. Still gives me nightmares, that place.
Be sure to dry them later, so the smell doesn't stick.
This is pretty rare, right?
Oh, this room's pretty.
Love me a bit of
The thought is appreciated, Ami. The thought is appreciated. I suppose it means they can't go and pester your channel now.
Should be around here, somewhere.
Love me a bit of loot. Check it out. I'm not on med.
Ooh, accessory unlock here. Okay. Let's take a look at that then. Let's go Rex.
More stuff to try.
And then what has he already got? He's got a critical boost. Let's just give him an attack boost. Keep it simple.
Seems we stood out a bit too much.
Task failed successfully. I mean, as long as someone's pretending to be a mod, that's fine. My actual mods aren't here today. Alright, let's topple it. God damn, there's so many enemies in here. Well, I did say I wanted experience.
That's what I thought. Damn.
Do not... You summoned him. The one thing I didn't want you to do, and you did it.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Come on, Ben, you can climb a slope. You can figure it out, surely. Okay, that's kind of scary looking. If I go for the Photonium, the banner is probably going to aggro it.
I'm sensing a unique aura from that one.
And then it's also probably going to start summoning in other enemies. So maybe I just get the Fog Raptor over here. Just try and leave the banner out of things. Okay, good start. Oh, I love cancelling it into itself. It just feels stupidly broken. Ah! What the fuck? Wait, no, put me down. Oh shit, the signal's in. That's gonna make things tricky. Okay, it's not summoned anyone yet. I don't know how long that's going to last. Especially now that I've said it out loud. Oh shit, Rex is dead. I don't know why I'm surprised. That's kind of what he does. Okay, they've summoned one. Get out of here, Igna. Problem is, I think the symbol is going to get a defense boost from the Fog Raptor being here. Maybe Rex can just power through it. Looks like he's doing it. Right, nice. Let's go for the topple. Never mind. Is it chain attack time? Yeah, just to take advantage of this break. Let's do it. Glass Cannon Rex. Yep, he is the definition of a glass cannon. Okay, nice. Okay, off to a good start with this one. Then we'll go... Shulk. Right, Rex, do you think? Nice. Exactly what I wanted.
How'd you think this would go?
How do we... Yeah, I got it.
It's a good job that I'm going to get the Union Order next.
Here I go. The finishing touch.
Because otherwise, I'd be in a pretty bad spot. Actually, maybe I wouldn't be. I think Rex could probably do that by himself. Right, start with Matthew. Hopefully he doesn't get... Oh, no, he has done it by himself. Never mind. He has just blown right over that 100. I was going to have him open and then have Rex finish, but I guess Matthew took all the glory for himself.
Here I go.
He's like, Rex, man, you've got 3 wives. You've got enough action. Let me have some. Lessons in Unity Volume 1. I shouldn't need that. It was kind of my job.
Nothing like a bit of DIY.
Right, let's get the Photonium. Excellent. This should be enough. Now all we need is... I hear you. Black crystal, right? We'll have it ready for the big day. You do what you have to do, boss. Right. Thanks a bunch, ladies. We're done here now, right? Come on, folks. Let's clear out. Right. That's one half of the main objective done. Next up, we are on to Nikol and Glimmer's little request. So instead, I'm going to keep on exploring, because I don't want to do that just yet, because it scares me. Give him Alpha Nihil and let him keep collecting Aegis core crystals. Yeah, 2 out of 3 ain't bad, and Malos did say that he wanted Rex to be his driver, so... Whoa! I forgot about this place. This place is gorgeous. Hold on, let me get a screenshot of this. Love the purple.
Huh? A real boon. Let's have it.
A most uncommon.
Ooh. An affinity growth kit and another lesson in Unity. Oh, what was that? Oh. That was some AP. Right, who needs the affinity growth kit? I think it is just Nikol. There you go, lad. Got a lot of stuff to spend on you as well. Let's do that. Let's unlock your skills.
Alright, looking good. Alright, looking good. Alright, looking good.
And then I think I'll hang on to the rest of my AP for now. Shulk doesn't have all of his skills unlocked yet. I'll give him some then.
Another one down. Another one down. Let's work
Cool.
on this one.
All right. Okay then. Let's get on with this one. Oh, lovely. Love this one. Christ, they need additional voice lines for these. That's part of the charm, though. But yeah, they do. They really do. Getting Fire Emblem Warriors PTSD. Oh boy. I have actually played that game, but I didn't really engage with most of the side content. I went through the story, and that was enough for me. But I really enjoyed both of the... Well, I'll say both. I really enjoyed Hyrule Warriors. And then there's just something about Fire Emblem Warriors that I don't know, I just couldn't get into it in the same way. At least they learned from the Ouroboros charts. I mean, yeah, at least there are one or two lines they can have as opposed to just the same one over and over. I do not need to fight you guys. Where's the ladder gone? Where did the ladder go? Also, how do I get up there? I guess I've got to go round. Yeah, that was kind of like... It's kind of a weird feeling because at the time I played it, those were the two games that I played. So I could appreciate the Fates Awakening Wankfest. But at the same time, it would have been nice for a game like that to actually introduce me to the rest of the franchise. Because, like, at least with Hyrule Warriors, yeah, it is a bit of a Ocarina, Twilight Princess, Skyward Sword Wankfest. But there are other characters from other games, and then when you add in Definitive Edition, you get, obviously, Wind Waker and some of the handheld games as well. It's like, when you've got a series with such a massive cast of characters like that, why limit yourself to just two games? It's bizarre. Alright, before I go, there's a couple of new enemies for the Enemypedia. I would like to see a Xenoblade Warriors one day, though. That would be cool. Chances are it would probably ignore X and Saga and, well, it definitely will ignore Gears. But it'd still be cool. I guess it depends what sort of Xenoblade Warriors they go for, though. Do they do something that's like regular Hyrule Warriors and it's just like a big fan fest for the whole series? Or do they do something like Age of Calamity that's kind of like semi-canon and it's just limited to one game? Yeah, a proper Hyrule Warriors 2 would be great. I need Vati in it. Plus, I need Zelda to have a new moveset based on Echoes of Wisdom in it, because that, I feel like you could make that really fun in a Warriors-style game. Although I guess Lana's Summoning Gate moveset is already that.
Only one way that could have gone.
Okay then, right. Over to the Colony 9 camp then. Okay, I can actually select the camp despite the quest marker being over it. They've actually fixed that from the base game. That moveset would also more or less just be the Rod of Dominion. That's true, actually, yeah. I forgot that she had that.
Right, so let me get this straight. Nikol, you said you had something important. Speak to me.
Well, so Glimmer and I talked things over about what to do next. We're gonna fight too. We want to stand shoulder to shoulder with you guys.
Whoa!
What, so you mean you're coming with us to Origin?
Yeah. I mean, it's true that thanks to you, we don't have to fight anymore. But still, Glimmer and I, we don't have much time left anyway. If we can, we'd like to use it for your benefit.
Wow. Pretty kind of you.
And anyway, that, Alpha or whatever his name is, if we don't take him down, then the whole world's in danger, right? If that's how things stand, then we can't act like it doesn't concern us. So we figured...
You're not coming with us.
What? Why the spark not? You think we can't hold our own? We're proper soldiers. We can fight with the best of you, and we're ready for anything.
All right, listen up. You seem to think that being ready makes you Alpha's match or something. You couldn't be more wrong. In this fight, your readiness counts for zilch. What we need now is raw power.
You could say that the Ouroboros power is a prerequisite for opposing Alpha. But in you two, it's only just been awakened. The amount you possess won't be enough to pose a meaningful threat to him.
You can't know that before we try.
Nah, we can, and we do. As you are now, it doesn't matter how much you want it. Alpha will swat you down like flies. Just like he did us last time. And this time round, it'd be doing me no favors to try and look out for you while fighting. So be good and just...
What if we could gain the power?
What did you say?
Riku's told me all about the Ouroboros stone. How the device can serve to deploy and amplify Ouroboros power. But also that there's still room for improvement, and how it may have powers that we don't know about. If we could tease out those capabilities, then our Ouroboros power should also grow stronger.
It's a possibility, for sure.
You're grasping now. It'll never work. Not against Alpha.
Okay, that you can't know without trying.
Kids, look. I'm only saying this for your own good.
No, hang on, Rex. I agree with Glimmer.
Not you, too.
I know I'd feel like crap having to sit around on my arse, knowing there was something I could do to make a difference. And if my days on this world were numbered, I'd hate it even more. Besides, I've not known these two for long, but I feel like they're part of the gang now. When you offered to fight with us, I was proper floored, guys.
Matthew.
There's a logic to both sides of this debate, but I don't think you'll reach a middle ground. So, what do we do?
A very good question.
You said you want to draw out more power. Any actual solid proposals?
Well, Riku said he had an idea, and that he'd tell us once he was ready with the preliminary steps.
All right. Then, I suppose we should talk to Riku first.
What's his problem? Crappy attitude to take with someone saying they want to help you.
Oh, you don't know the half of it.
Huh? What's that supposed to mean?
Don't mind them. Let's just all go and see Riku.
Sure.
Oh, Rex.
So how you getting on with Riku?
Good, thanks. Funnily enough, I think we're kind of on a similar wavelength.
Come on, Rex. You can turn off the protective dad mode for 5 minutes. You can manage it. Glimmer's VA does such a good Pyromithra impression. Oh, she does. Like, I was surprised when I found out that she wasn't voiced by Sky Bennett, because it does sound just like her. Like, huge props to her for that, because voice acting on its own isn't easy. Voice acting while trying to match someone else's performance must be even harder.
Hey, Riku.
Why whole crowd come see Riku? Riku exasperate. Anyway, Riku is busy now with work on Ouroboros Stone. Please to come back later.
That's exactly what we wanted to talk to you about, actually. You said before that it could be powered up. Could you tell us more about it?
Friends should have led with that. In that case, have come at just right time. Please to bear with for a moment. A form of Ouroboros Stone was made by queens of Kevis and Agnes many yonks ago. But that form's still imperfect. Hence people who summon power of Ouroboros failed to stand up to Mobius. And so, Queen of Kevis was captured. With Queen of Agnes left alone, she slink into hiding place to escape beyond reach of Mobius. But Riku here, that perfectization of mechanism was close at hand. Riku capable of improve assembly proper by self, basing on scattered records from time of construction. But that alone surely not do trick. Thing needed is probably trigger.
What do you mean by that?
To make long story short, Riku give friends this.
What are these?
Microterminals for connect Ouroboros Stone with Ouroboros power users. When use Ouroboros power while wearing terminal, biological data of user sent to Ouroboros Stone should allow Ouroboros Stone to further grow in turn. And when Ouroboros Stone grow, thanks to microterminal, power of Nikol and Glimmer also get more powerful. In principle.
Oh, I get it. So they just have to train while wearing those whatsits, yeah?
It not quite so simple. As Riku mentioned, for true growth, we'll need even bigger trigger.
I don't think I get what you mean by that. What are we actually supposed to do?
If Riku knew, job of Riku would be easier. All Riku can tell is that normal level of fighting will not be enough.
I think I might have figured it out, actually. When we were fighting against that consul called N, when he had us cornered, there was this distinct spike in Matthew's Ouroboros power. I'm thinking that must have been the trigger. For Matthew, anyway.
Oh, that's what you mean.
So we're saying that fighting against even stronger foes could be the catalyst.
Hell yeah! Then how about we get out there and hunt all the big game monsters we can clap eyes on?
No. I've got a better idea.
Oh boy, here it comes.
We can be your opponents. Your even stronger foes.
Whoa.
One sec. When you say we, do you mean...
Well, it wouldn't be fair if you ganged up on him, right? Can't have that. If you can beat us both, then we'll let you do whatever you like. Simple enough, right?
Now we're talking. A battle against Shulk and Rex. Can't ask for better opponents than that.
Huh. What, you gonna chicken out? In your dreams?
Might not go down too well if we start a punch-up in the middle of the colony. How about we relocate?
May I propose the area behind the colony, then?
Gotrock Oracle Ruins, eh? Sure, sounds fitting. Let's do it! No objections from you two?
Not from me.
Suits me just fine.
Go on, Nikol, Glimmer. Really stick it to him.
The Gotrock Oracle ruins are just outside Colony 9.
Nobody's gonna bother us there. The perfect place for what we have in mind.
Trigger. You don't know if bringing only fools and horses into this will help. I'm sure that will help. It's a good show. Right. Do I actually have a fast travel point for Gotrock Origin? For Gotrock... Come on, Ben, you can say it. Gotrock Oracle Ruins. No, I do not. I'm going to have to go there manually.
The thing you were after.
I can't do any of that. Oh, it's going to be a lengthy swim. So, yeah, this fight with Shulk and Rex that's coming up. Oh, I'm not looking forward to it, I've got to say. Oh, it's a rough one. I know it was a roadblock for a lot of people playing this game. Rex, it's too dangerous for them to join us. Let's stab them with replicas of 3 of the strongest swords in existence. Yeah, when you put it like that, Shulk's logic is a little bit flawed. Right, there is an affinity scene there. But I can't do that right now. Okay, I was going to say I was going to save it, but I can't do it anyway. So that's fine.
Seems we've been beaten to the punch.
Ironic, considering it was punching we were after in the first place.
I don't think that's how irony works, kid. At least it'll be a nice punchy appetizer before the main dish.
If this is the appetizer, I don't see how we'll have room for the entree.
Well, still, there's no recourse.
Indeed. That's the spirit, Nikol.
All right. Forks at the ready then. Grubs up!
Hey, Joe, how's it going? Welcome to the stream. Hope you're having a good day. Your Google VPN gave you a Japanese Zelda trailer. Nice. It's a good game. I hope you enjoyed the trailer. You're bad with languages. I mean, me too. Right, hopefully Big Bird here shouldn't be too much of a challenge. He is just the warm-up after all. So this place might look quite familiar to anyone that's played Xenoblade 2. This is part of the Cliffs of Moratha. This is where Rex awoke the true power of Pyra and Mithra. So it seems pretty fitting that this is where Nikol and Glimmer are going to try and awake their true power. Lots of things come in full circle in this game. You skip most of it. I mean, if you don't understand the language, fair enough.
I'm the cure to all your problems.
That's a big help.
Okay, this bird is putting up more of a fight than I expected.
Take it easy, okay?
I'm hesitant to try and upgrade Rex and Shulk, though, because I'm a little bit worried that the upgrade might play into the fight. And I don't want to make them stronger than they already are. Right, let's go for a chain attack. Okay, right, Rex, you can start off. You do want to go to Japan one day. Anywhere is nicer than England. That is true. Yeah, if you do go, you'll have to learn the language. It does not want to be broken. Probably should have went for Shulk there to go for a third break. Never mind. Oh, got a bit of an ache in my shoulder. Ow. Go Shulk. Come on then, Rex. Let's try again. Never mind. You barely had an attention span to learn English. Why did that not come through on OBS? It came through on the actual stream itself. Odd. God, this thing does not want to be broken. What the hell? Okay, let's go 8. I might change my Unity combos around a bit after this quest. I'm not really feeling the ones I've got at the moment. Oh, there we go. It's finally come through on OBS. What was with that delay? Wow. It's a good job that I caught what he said on the actual preview. There we go! About bloody time. Nice! Right. Go for the launch. See, if I finish with Rex, I can get the launch with him, so... Just get some chip damage in here. Really, Joe? I would never have guessed. Oh, that did a nice chunk of health.
Okay, good job, team. I'm feeling nice and warm.
Shall we get to it?
Let's.
Do you think we stand a chance?
Hey, you cut that out right now.
Sorry.
And anyway, the point here isn't winning or losing, right?
Right. It's also we can send data to the Ouroboros stone. Still... if we're doing this anyway, might as well put in a winning performance, no?
Obviously.
Pretty audacious wager. Especially for you, Shulk.
I thought it would be the best way to get everyone on the same page.
It probably was at that. Either way, it's time to put an end to this pipe dream of theirs. Of fighting against Alpha. They've got the potential, sure, but they're far from ready. That goes for Glimmer and Nikol both. If someone needs to burst their bubble, let it be us.
Yes, absolutely. We owe it to them, as the adults in the room.
I'll take the vanguard. Glimmer, support me from the rear.
Roger that, Nikol. Let's do this.
Oh god, here we go. Right, I am very worried about this fight. This is possibly the hardest fight in Future Redeemed, maybe the whole of Xenoblade 3. But great music, though. Right, Rex is the attacker, so getting rid of him first kinda does make sense. Right, gonna have to be very on it with that defense up. It's gonna be the only thing that keeps us both alive. Right, Glimmer, you need to heal yourself, girl. Right, not gonna get the full combo anyway, so might as well just do this for the damage. Okay, Nikol is taking the aggro, that's good. Probably better that I play the healer and try and keep us both alive here. Okay, he is using the defense up, lovely. Let's not go for Shulk. Bleeds. That is not good. Right, that's Stout Heart Rex down. Now onto the God Cleaver himself. I love the titles they gave them for this fight. It's messed up that they both open with their talent arts. You two do recall you're fighting children, right? Apparently not. They're going to teach us a lesson with the power of incredible violence. Okay, Nikol's handling himself well. Okay, nearly there. I don't want to jinx it, but this hasn't been as bad as I was expecting it to be. Right, nice one.
I'm sorry. Let's make this the decider.
Yeah.
Brace.
Just a little more. We need to ride it out.
That's it.
Did we win?
Glimmer, look! Our terminals!
We did it?
way! Did you see that?
Yes. The Ouroboros power levels spiked to unprecedented heights.
Not too shabby, are they?
And it's not as if we went easy on them either.
Yeah. Feels like they whooped us, fair and square.
A fortuitous miscalculation on our part, shall we say.
So much for us playing the big folks' authority card.
You guys are okay, right?
Not too sure about that. Think I heard a rib crack earlier.
What? No way. Let me see. I can splint it until we can get you proper care.
Ugh, asshole. You scared me. Don't even joke about things like that.
Good effort, team. Well impressed by what I saw out here today.
Yes. The fight should have been more than enough of a trigger for the Ouroboros stone.
Let's go back to Riku's place and make sure of that.
Oh, Rex.
We did all we could do. I'm sure it'll be fine.
Never change, Rex. You're the best. Right, before I head back, I'm pretty sure there's some goodies around here. Glimmer is definitely her aunt's niece. Oh, yes, she is. What's interesting is that out of the two of them that we've seen, Mio takes after Pyromore, and Glimmer takes after Mithramore. So presumably, the third would take after Nia. There is apparently some goodies around here, according to the map, but I can't seem to get to them. Got to be a way up somewhere. Yeah, there's one of them. If I recall correctly, there's a ladder or something behind one of these cliffs. But yeah, I'm very happy that that fight went smoothly. In terms of story stuff, I didn't really have much else planned for today's stream because I was worried that I was going to be stuck on that fight for a little while. So, I'm thinking I'll finish off this quest, and then I'm thinking we'll chill for the last hour or so with some side quests. Because there are a few more that have been unlocked now that we're in Chapter 4. And the more I do today, the more time I have to actually progress the story tomorrow.
We'll get this done in no time.
Oh no, I know what that question mark is. I know what that question mark is. Not looking forward to him spawning in. Chill with some Animal Crossing Amiibo Festival. I mean, I wouldn't call that game chill. More so I'd call it boring. It's a very boring game.
If you're gonna play, you gotta have a good hand.
Right, let's give Rex Sword Bash. Let's have a look here. What if we swap those? Oh. So I can make double spinning edge recharge even more like that. Okay, yeah, that looks good. Cured your insomnia, so it did. Well, at least it did something. I think the only time I've had fun with Amiibo Festival is when we were playing it through Ben's stream, and we were literally just using Twitch chat to tell him what to do because there's no gameplay.
Okay, we've arrived.
Nikol, Glimmer, good jobbings. Please to direct eyes hither.
The Ouroboros stone is glowing.
while it received biological data from friends, suddenly internal photon energy began to exhibit signs of excitation. Without trace of error, Ouroboros stone undergo growth and power up greatly.
So does that mean our Ouroboros power grew as well?
Glimmer and Nikol, linked to Ouroboros stone via terminal, also should be powered up, yes.
Yeah, well, there ain't much room for doubt after that little performance. You did beat these two fine, strapping fellas.
Neither I nor Rex held back in our contest. There's no mistaking it. The two of them bested us under their own power. I take back what I said. As you are now, you're more than fit to contend with the likes of Alpha.
Thank you so much.
And what have you got to say?
What I said before. You beat us, so you can do what you like.
So I guess that means you recognize our worth then, yeah?
Yeah, I do. You did good, kid. Really.
Sure. Whatever.
Well, I'm glad everything worked out.
To protect their child, a parent is expected at times to set some firm ground rules. I thought that's what you were doing.
Oh, I was trying to be firm, believe you me. But it looks like they had the strength to bend those rules. What can you do, eh? Something funny?
Oh, not at all. It just occurred to me. I didn't expect I'd ever get to celebrate seeing them grow again like this.
You and me both.
Even if we defeat Alpha, it won't change what fate has in store for them. When the time comes, what will you do?
We'll change it. Fate or what have you. It's a weird and twisted world out there, sure, but you know, I can't watch a kid go before their parent. I'm not letting that happen. No way.
I'll do anything that's in my power too. Even if it costs us our lives.
Don't tell me.
Nikol and Glimmer's Ouroboros power has grown stronger, adding new skills to their affinity growth. There you go. There's your confirmation. The game hasn't exactly tried to hide it. It's been fairly obvious. But Nikol is Shulkin Fiora's son, and Glimmer is Rex and Pyra's daughter. Each item you collect from the Lessons in Unity series empowers a particular Unity pairing. A golden border around the icon indicates pairings that are empowered. Empowering a Unity pairing increases the impact of their Unity combo and the effect of their Unity skill. Be sure to review your Unity pairings after finding one of these items. I forgot that those were a thing. Is that what the Lessons in Unity are then? I thought they were chain attack things, but I guess they're not. Right, I'll take a look at my Unity pairings in just a second. One slightly disappointing thing about the revelation of Glimmer here, in particular being Rex's daughter, is that so is Mio. The two of them are sisters. And we never really get to see them interact. Maybe something for Xenoblade 4. What's interesting, though, is that there's a bit of a loose end. There's a kid unaccounted for. Because besides the photo, Mithra's kid is never seen in Xenoblade 3. We have no idea who they are. And there's a lot of people who suspect that they might end up being an important character in Xenoblade 4. And then there's also a group of particular mad people who think that Mobius D is Mithra and Rex's kid. And for the love of God, I hope that's not true. I really hope that's not true, because, yeah. Talk about a disappointing child.
So, I guess we should be able to reach Prison Island now.
All that's left is to make sure all our preparations are in order for the big day.
Let's get plenty of rest in, ensure we're in optimal form for it.
Sure. Once we're feeling ready, let's rest up in our tents.
Upgrade weapons, check equipment. We have to prepare as best we can.
Right, well, sounds like I have to manually progress the story myself. Got to actually go on a rest. So that sounds like a good time to do some side quests instead. There is a lot of dialogue by the looks of it. A lot of new stuff I can do. First things first, though. I do believe, literally going back the way I came, there should be some new quests on the board. There's some new requests on the board. Let's see. What have we got? I hear an unusual capybara was seen at Ragwell Lake. If someone could hunt it purely for science, it would be appreciated. I dropped my book while on expedition to Ragwell Lake. It's the tale of the bringer of chaos. If someone finds it, I'd love it back. Could someone take down a few quadwings from the Vermilion Woods for me? I need the feathers to make medicine with. It's just those three for now. They reference some places that are quite a remove from Colony 9. I'd rather not let civilians risk their lives out there. Agreed. Let's take care of these ourselves whenever we get a moment. So apparently Zeke has a book written about him. Not sure how I feel about that. I kind of want to read it. Hi! Honestly, what's that guy got to? Where's that guy got to? Don't wander off on me, dang it. Just when the great Salmi happened upon the discovery of a lifetime. That big, huh? You know what? Never mind that. Just do me a favor and forget about it, okay? So Matthew is Rex's grandkid. I think he's technically Rex's great-great-grandkid. It never really gets addressed, but yeah. So, you're going up to the Black Mountains. Yeah, we're going to climb right up there to Prison Island. Right. Good luck. I'll be praying for you. Thanks. Appreciate it.
We can go speak to them later.
I've always hated how slow I am, with everything. But Panacea's training taught me how to fight. And that made me realize something, that maybe I'm not completely useless after all. What I'm trying to say is, I'm grateful to her, and to you. Thank you for telling us all that. I'll be sure to relay your sentiments to Panacea as well.
We understand each other better now, huh?
Right. Someone new into the community. Then I do believe I should have some Nopon coins for Bobobi. We've got something for you. Bobobi appreciate hard work of friends. Please to wait a sec while Bobobi confirm. Yup, all look great. Pleased to continue unflagging efforts. Behold, reward that due to friends today. Pleased to make best possible use of. Choo Choo's amulet. If find any more, please to bring to shop of Bobobi. Bobobi delighted to be working with friends. I wonder if Choo Choo is a Xenogears reference. Because it's spelt differently, but there is a character called Choo Choo in Xenogears, and it's basically Gears' version of the Nopon. If N and Nael are related to, then geez, it's Nikol Schultz's only blood tie in this story. Yeah, basically. The future's all Rex. Right, I do believe I don't have the materials for the furnace. Yeah. Okay. Probably get those between streams. In that case, then, let's head over to Ragwell Lake. Take care of this Kappa. And get the book while I'm there.
We've arrived. Where
Oh.
next?
God damn, am I thirsty today. You do not look very threatening at all. You're a very nice shade of pink, though. It does seem a shame to kill you.
Oof. Better gird your loins.
It's me you want. Very thoughtful of you. That one first.
Mighty strike. Oh no! I lost the enemy's attention.
It's me you want.
Okay, this guy does not seem... Oh, wait a second. Is it healing? Oh, no. Oh, it's continually healing over time. Oh, I don't like that. Oh, there was a tyrant like that in X, and it was awful. I don't think the healing is quite as aggressive as that one, but it still gives me nightmares. I think that one healed like 10 million a second or something. It was ridiculous. You basically had to one-shot the damn thing. That is some great quest dialogue there.
The outcome was patently obvious.
We beat him.
Right, where's this book got to?
Time flies when you're having fun.
And the next question is, can I get to it without a fight?
Here we are. Let's look around.
Maybe. Maybe. Nice.
Finally found it.
Monolith, if you're hearing this, make this book a reality. I want a book about Zeke. And translate it to English as well, so I can actually read it. Right, quad wings next then.
This is the place.
See, Army gets it. Oh, they are level 39. And there's a lot of them. Oh, that could be... that could be tricky. Give him an audible version. Oh, yes, please. Get his actual voice actor to do it. Oh, that would be amazing. Okay, as long as I take these guys one at a time, they're not too bad.
Illusory bloom! Great knowledge! It's me you want! Thanks for the support!
There goes the enemy.
Lightning! It's me you want!
Nice. Thanks, Gabon.
There goes the enemy.
Great knowledge!
Strike.
Where are you? Here's one of the team! Burning ballad! Great knowledge! Huh, no message.
Pay for the Japanese version too. I mean, I wouldn't be able to understand it, but it'd be pretty great.
Look it! Illusory bloom!
Although for me, Xenoblade is one of those things that I'm always gonna stick with the English dub for, because there's just something charming about it. Alright, I did not notice you joined in the fight. Right, just one more of these left then. Oh, I'd love to hear that. That would be awesome. I just want to see what names he'd come up with for all his different moves.
Hey, come here.
What you found, Matthew?
Got a way forward.
Huh? What do you mean? What are you talking about, Matthew? There's nothing here. Matthew, it's a rock. Alright, I don't know what the fuck that was about. Oh, let's head back to Colony 9. Clearly, Matthew's had a bit much to drink. Just a couple of quests there. I think I know what those are. I think they're the ones I want to do. And there's a lot of people to talk to for the community. And the more people I get in the community, the more side quests I can do, and then the more people I can get in the community. It's like a big circle.
Okay, we've arrived.
Feels like there's been more city folk wandering around here lately. Glad the rescue effort's coming along. That just leaves the matter of food supply, and it's not the biggest of settlements, so we need to divvy up the guard duties too. Sorry for making life difficult for you guys. No, I'm sorry, mate. Didn't mean to harp on about it. I do this job because I enjoy it, so I'll have us on top of things in no time. Okay, I'll save talking to Peridot until I'm ready to do that quest, because I don't want to accidentally trigger it. Just want to focus on community for the moment. How goes the business, sir? Oh, booming. Much better than I'd anticipated. I hope you don't think it rude of me to say this, but that's quite surprising. I know, these are trying times, but that's precisely why people need a reprieve. Music soothes those ailing souls, disquieted by the terror of war. I wonder if Flora also soothes it. Oh, Joy Mark. Why were you not in the game?
Hey, these are rare.
Of all the people I'm disappointed in for not being here, it's you and Tyrea. You both really should have been. Everyone else I can kind of excuse. Oh. Guess I'm starting a side quest. It's all go around here, eh? What's everyone up to? This is the future site of a new canteen. The construction is ongoing, as you can see. We've been flooded with requests from soldiers and residents alike to improve the overall quality of our meals. Ah, right. Yeah, I'd have to agree with them. A little more flavour wouldn't go amiss. Since we're here, why don't we go and check up on the progress? Working hard as ever, I see, Georgie. How are things looking? Well, if it ain't one of my favourite liberators. Yeah, not too bad, all things considered. I'll need you to be more specific, if at all possible, please. I see you're a figures gal, and I respect that, then specifically, we're a mite behind. I did ask you to inform me at your earliest convenience in the event of any issues. Heh, so you did. Sorry about that. Being so busy lately, it clean slipped my mind. And what, might I ask, is the cause of the problem, specifically? It's the lack of equipment, specifically. We're short on heat-resistant materials for stoves, and that's just the tip of the iceberg. Reckon we could throw something together if we had some scrap Levnis parts, but we ain't got the hands to forage for that stuff. Want us to do him a good turn, Linker? Well, hey, you gonna do us a kindness? Are you positive about this? Yeah, no prob. If it helps to get the canteen up and running, we'll get some real good nosh out of the deal, won't we? Seems well worth the effort to me. Good grub pays for itself. Ah, a man after my own stomach. That's what I like to hear. Once we're open for business, I'll treat you to our house special. It's a secret family recipe. Boosh! Can't turn down an offer like that. Just bring us whatever machine parts you can scrounge up. I'll take anything that looks useful off your hands. Happy hunting. This is one of those progress bar quests, isn't it? Just got a feeling. Ah, the hero's return. So, what you got for me?
What was it now?
Oh, I hate these. Oh, I don't want these to come back in the next game. These suck so much. Oh. That one wasn't too bad, though. Good on you, lad. Now we've got the resources, we'll get this canteen up on its feet in no time. Wicked. So, yep, as promised, my granddad's closely guarded secret will be yours to dine on in just a jiffy. The length of said jiffy being dependent on one tiny little detail. Alright, lay it on me. Thing is, you need a really particular ingredient to really bring out the flavour, and we've got exactly none of them. Are you talking about dance apples by any chance? Oh, you sure know your delicacies. I suppose so. If it's dance apples you need, there's only one meal I can think of that springs to mind. You had it before, Shulk? I have, and the taste of it always brings me back home. Even if we have to gather dance apples, it will be more than worth it, and I'm not just saying that. You don't say. So, we get you your apples, and you make us the food. That's it? That's it, lad. Sorry for making you do all this running around. If you could just fetch us 5 of them, that'd be dandy. They're pretty easy to find around Colony 9.
Let's go searching.
I do not already have them. Brilliant. I'll get on that in just a second. References. Yeah, so if anyone doesn't know, this is a reference to a side quest that I did all the way back near the beginning of Xenoblade 1. We helped a guy called Giorgio out by doing exactly this, getting some apples for his curry. And this is basically a sequel quest to that. This is his granddaughter. I do like that even the side quests have little references to other side quests from the series. It's nice. I've been getting plenty of requests straight from the Liberators. Can't complain though, it's keeping these hands occupied. What sort of requests are you getting? You know, odd jobs, repairing the soldiers' armor, making steel barricades, that sort of thing. Well, you've been a great help. It really shows when someone's well-versed in their particular trade. Oh, you flatterer. I could get used to this. There is someone new to add over there. Wait, Finley, I'm talking to you. Axel. Don't worry, Finley. We'll bring him back. Just wait. Okay, it's a promise. Who is this person that's getting added? Lottie! Well, here I am at last. I wanted to be a soldier, and finally, I am one. You're not getting frontline duty, are you? You should still be in training, I thought. Well, yeah, but I'm just thinking about what if the worst comes to the worst. We don't know when we'll have to face real battle. I'd at least like to be prepared for when it happens, you know? Take care out there. If you have to leg it, leg it. You got me? I got you. Not much point to me if I'm lying around dead on the job, is there? But I'll be fighting nonetheless. I'll protect the lot of us as a proud member of the city.
Keep in touch, yeah?
Anansi is really good at looking after folk, huh? She's like the big sister everyone needs. And Link has got the brains to solve any problem, no matter how stumped we are. You think those two are going to be our future leaders someday? I can't deny that they both have some strong leadership skills. As for their other qualities... yeah, enough said. Mickey, you got some dialogue. I still can't believe it. Little Mickey, all grown up and fending for himself. What was that pathfinding, Rex? You were just fucking zigzagging. Kind of you to say so, but the way I froze up against the fog beast that time, I don't know if I'm ready just yet. Those were not your average monsters. It's completely natural for you to have an instinctual fear of them. You just gotta get used to them, take it one step at a time, aight? Alright, but I'm taking big steps. Okay, you've got some new stuff. Nah. What business have those Mobius blackguards in this region? I shall see to it next time that I thwart them personally, inexperience be damned. Look, I get it, I really do, but we're not having you crawk it in the moment you step into battle. Stay back. Ugh, as you wish.
Let's go and visit them.
Linker being a smart kid born of two utter morons is pretty good. Hark, my friends. I have been appointed on this day as second in command of our newly established unit. Though in truth, I lament that I did not claim the crowning rank. Hey, that's still pretty impressive. Feels like just the other day that you were a rookie, no? Ah, how true it is, young master. Indeed, primacy is yet within my sights. One day soon, we shall wrest the city from its wretched fate and triumph hand in hand as heroes both.
We made a connection.
Right. I think that's probably everyone that I can add to the community for the moment. Let's just have a quick look. You've got a quest. Okay, you need your quest doing. I can check in on Berber then. Checking on Karsten. He should be in the city somewhere. Can't do Dylan yet. Can't do you. Georgie's going to take a while. Oh, I could check in on Hamill. Harvey also has new dialogue if I find him anywhere. Yeah, let's track Harvey. He's not active right now, is he? I took some time to talk to Kaylee after what happened, about what we'll do. What consensus have you reached? Well, for one, we won't give up fighting. We've sworn to keep on going for our friends. But I'd also like to treasure the time we have together just as much. I walk a one-way road, and I want to walk it with no regrets, together with Kaylee. You're doing the right thing, kid. Stick by her, keep her safe.
Our relations are deep.
Hey! Sat, welcome to the stream. How you doing today? Feeling full of cheese? I'm not full of it anymore, I'll just say that. I know I worried Kaylee. I just wish there was something I could do to make up for it. I don't suppose you'd have any ideas. Easy. You go to her, and you be there for her. Huh, and then what? You might think it's trivial, but there's really nothing more important. You'll understand one day. Ah, okay. I'll trust in your experience. Thank you for the advice. You make a girl smile, you pass the trial. That's the, was it second or third rule of the Salvager Code? Origin. It's so huge, and it's just hanging there in the sky. Reminds me of the terrifying might of our enemy. But we have to act. We have to do whatever we can. Yes, I know. You're quite right. I'll be fine. After all, I have someone who's got my back at every turn. I'm not doing too badly, thank you. Getting by, I suppose. Right, can I add Kaylee now? Not quite yet. Right, okay, let's focus on this quest then. Let's go get some apples. Believe they're... yeah, they're not too far from Colony 9. Probably could have walked it. You know more Goron Chief mottos than Salvage Code rules. What, there were like 56 of them.
Let's look around.
Alright, it's one of my apples.
There goes our chance to slip by.
Great garlic!
I'll be your opponent.
Thanks for the support!
Yeah, I did like Darston as a character. He was a fun Goron. He kind of reminded me of a less pathetic version of Yunobo.
Piece of cake.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Don't pull any punches, all right?
Let's serve them with a smile. Way ahead here.
You're really getting into it, Matthew.
Actually, you know, speaking of the Salvager Code, it's my biggest disappointment with Future Redeemed. We never found out Rule 5. Yeah, what they did with Yunobo in Tears of the Kingdom was bizarre.
The outcome was patently obvious.
Right. I need 2 more apples. No, 3 more apples. Can't do maths. I assume the others are probably going to be guarded by bunnets as well. You know, I can't remember if the bunnets were a thing. These particular bunnets were part of this quest in Xenoblade 1.
This is quite rare.
Or if this is like a new thing for this quest. It's been a long time since I did that quest, and there was a lot of other stuff going on in that stream as well. Because we didn't have dedicated side quest streams back then. It was we would shove some side quests in the middle of some story stuff. Kind of like what I'm doing now.
That's everything.
It's probably not the safest way to get an apple out of a tree, but, you know. Rex does what Rex does. Salmi's been acting a little funny lately. One minute you think she's laser focused on some investigation, and the next she's gone wandering off somewhere. Knowing her, she's probably going to stir up a skeeter's nest eventually. I worry about that girl. Salmi, eh? Well, we'll be sure to contact you if anything goes awry. Thank you. I can only hope that it won't. The canteen has been completed. I see the canteen offers proper meals now. And we couldn't have done it without you. Got one hell of a debt to repay you guys. Now, since you so kindly brought us the dance apples, how about that dish then? If you could just bear with me. And here she is. Grandad's secret curry, new and improved. Holy crodlax, that smells good. I've never seen anything like it. Ah, that's it. That's Giorgio's curry to a T. Well, don't just gawk at it. Curry's meant to be eaten hot. Cheers, Georgie. So, how's it taste? It's so frickin' good and so frickin' spicy. Ha! That's part and parcel of the curry experience. Oh, that's for sure. I love it. This stuff is extreme. That good, huh? Hey, come on. Can we at least get a little taste here? Alright, no need to get narky. I'll teach you the recipe after this, and you can make as much as you want. Yeah, I think I'm a curry convert after this. Gonna preach the word. Glad to hear it. It's the way you mix spices and incorporate those little secret ingredients that really brings a curry into its own. I make it special in my own way, and that's how Grandad's old recipe lives on. You should give it a try too. Give it a bit of your own personal flair. Heck yeah, I bow to you, O Queen of Curry. Now steady on, Georgie will do just fine. Oh, by the by, feel free to stop by the canteen whenever you've got a spare moment. You can use it to cook and not just curry. Stop by at the canteen from time to time to check for any developments. Speaking of curry, I actually made a curry this week. I forgot to take pictures, but it was very nice. It was a lamb rogan josh, and it was... oh.
Nothing gets done without good grub. It's like they say, the meal makes the man.
Brits even stealing curry in Xeno games. It's what we do. So, they said we're free to use the canteen as we see fit, but it's not that much use to us, is it? Shall we make something anyway, just for the hell of it? You a cooking man, Rex? I used to dabble. Haven't really felt the call for it lately, though. Makes sense, I guess. You have anything particular in mind? We could try a kickin' colony aquapazza, since all the ingredients for it can be got around this area. If you've got the time, grab me the stuff we need. Meanwhile, I'll try to remember how the recipe went. If it comes out decent, we'll be able to add it to our campsite rotation as well. I wonder if Pyra taught him this recipe. I almost have everything. Lovely. Just need to get some bizarre oracles. Whatever the hell a bizarre oracle is. That unit sent out to look for provisions. They came back with enough fruit to feed half an army. It's actually a bit too much. They're going to go bad at this rate. Not sure what to do about that. Yeah. How about you throw them into a curry? It'd spice up the usual canteen fare, that's for sure. You sure fruit works with curry, though? Feels a bit wrong to me. Of course it does. We're only using dance apples, and it really brings out the flavour. Think what all that other fruit's going to do. Yeah? I never even knew. Alright then, guess I'll give it a whirl. I'm seeing something. A vision. Georgie's about to become quite enraged. Let's try to be far away when that happens. Shulk, you don't get visions anymore, man. One of Pyra's recipes is some form of aquapazza, right? I think so, yeah. I can't remember 100%, but I'm sure one of them is. Shulk, sir, thank you very much for fixing my watch the other day. No problem at all. I enjoyed tinkering with it. Watch? Why would you use something like that to tell the time when you can just check your iris? Yes, I get told that a lot, but it's something like a good luck charm. The way the little hand shows seconds tick by in their inexorable march, I feel that kind of resonates with me on a deep level. Okay.
We may be able to ask them this and that.
Harvey and I are thinking of extending the offer of a helping hand to soldiers freed from their flame clocks. Problem is, fighting is about the only thing we know how to do. We were hoping the city folk might be able to give us a few pointers about how to live as proper human beings. No need to worry. The city will welcome you with open arms, just as you are. It's a huge relief to hear you say that. I'm sure Harvey will be pleased too.
I see.
When I learned of the existence of the Liberators and Mobius, I'd never been more astonished. But now I think this origin thing might be the winner in that department. Are you going to be alright? Thank you for the concern, but yes, it took me aback for sure, but I've gotten over it. You have to stay calm at times like these and tackle things in a rational manner. Boomers and their watches, am I right? Glimmer, probably. I could see her saying that, yeah. Ah, it's you, is it? Thanks so much for the other day. I wish I could give you a proper reward, but I'm afraid my belongings all went up in smoke. Take this, at least. A recipe? More than enough, mate. Cheers. Who'd have thought it? A whole vigilante group existing outside the city walls. What's your feeling? Think we can trust them? They've shown us a lot of kindness. Seems like reason enough, if I'm honest. Take a word of advice from your elder boy. If you want to get by in this world, take nothing for granted. Speaking of boomers, I heard about you. Heard you've been making quite a name for yourself. Ah, nah, it's nothing really. Now, don't be modest. I know how difficult it is to back up one's words with action. At least I know I've always been a disappointment to myself. Never really took the scorepox by the pincers. I can't offer you much in the way of advice, but maybe I can still learn from you. Breathe a little inspiration into this stagnant old brain.
Our relations have deepened.
The survivors of the tragedy, banding together and putting their best foot forward, all in the name of the city. So this is what hope feels like. I've been so blind. That's the thing about us humans. Long as you're still alive, hope never dies. I shall engrave it into stone, in the deepest recesses of my heart. You know, I think that line sums up Rex incredibly well. That's basically his whole MO.
My knees felt that.
Right, there we go. There's my bizarre Chronicles. I don't think I'm saying that right, but I don't care. It's a weird word.
This is the place.
Grandad used to talk about you, Shulk, you know, back in the day. One time he said you went to fetch him some missing ingredients, and it practically saved his reputation. No joke. Ha! Of course, we brought him some dance apples back then too, as I recall. They do say history repeats, eh? Ha! So it seems. Seems like there's been a great influx of folk coming to order curry lately. What's the occasion? Do you know?
Indeed!
Ah, right. It'll because I spread the word to all my city pals. Told them your curry is the absolute bomb. Ah, you didn't need to go and do that, but thank you for getting the word out. That scared the shit out of me. Bloody hell, Sap. Ooh, that was louder than I remember it being. Okay, time to get cooking. I think the problem is Xenoblade is quite a quietly sound mixed game, so I have my volume turned up so I can hear it properly. So then when the sound alerts come through, they jump scare me. Right, it's done. I believe there should be a part 2 to this quest. Maybe I have to do a few more quests first, though. Okay, I think it's time for this quest then. Ah, is it true that Consul N turned up in these parts? You know N? How could I not? Consul N governs over all the other Kavesi consuls. He's their leader. The Golden Consul, he who outclasses all other consuls and right hand of the Queen. He rarely ever makes a personal appearance, so what could have brought him? This is a problem. Maybe we ought to report this after all. But we're still rookies. I don't know if it's a good idea to be running our mouths. What's all this about then? Ah, Panacea, Linker. Hi, busy day. You can stare at the supply office all you like. You're still going to have to use mouth words if you want to buy stuff. Oh no, we're not here to buy anything. I was assigned to the commissary back when I was in Kevis and had to take care of all the logistics. Kind of the same deal here too, except I was in Agnes. We've been looking at the current state of supplies for the Liberators and, well, in our personal/professional opinion, it's starting to look pretty dire. That's so. Honestly, they're not wrong. Kevis and Agnes get the supplies straight from the castle. Obviously, we don't have that kind of backing. I knew it. I could tell from the wares in that office that you might be struggling. Which is why we were thinking we'd like to make a proposal. You got some plan to get us topped up again? There's a supply cache hidden near the colony I was once stationed at. It's in a cave near Pioneer's Point. There are supplies captured from Agnes in there too. Should be a sizable amount. With Kevis on the back foot, they'll have given up on the cache, so if there ever was time to swoop in and snap it up, it's now. Well, you've sold me on the idea, but are you two okay with this? Given your former affiliations, that is. It's true, I went back and forth on the idea, but then I remembered how the Liberators saved our lives. And we know just how much of a headache managing resources can be. You're good eggs, the both of you. Yes, it's an incredibly kind gesture. You're doing us a great service here. Thank you so much. Oh, not at all. Glad to be of service. You taught us that there's a way to live where fighting isn't the be-all and end-all. It's the least we could do. Alright, we'll take you to the cave where the supply cache is hidden. Rightio then. I believe, according to my notes, that it's somewhere in Aurora's shelf. Yep, there we go. I think here's probably the best place to go. Poppybot heard mouth words and took offense. Good old Poppybot.
This is the place.
My knees felt that.
Oops. Oops, did not mean to do that.
Well, here we are.
Let's not do that again.
This is pretty rare, right?
Ah, it's this cave here. Right. Okay. I was meaning to go back here at some point. Darbus, stop me silly. You really struck gold with this one. It's like a real treasure hoard. Where there's smoke, there's fire. And where there's treasure... Oh no. I'm sorry. I had no idea it was home to monsters. You guys stay back. We'll do a little pest control. Right, let's take him down. Can I do it one at a time, or are they all going to join in? There was a snake, apparently. That was not there a minute ago. Guess he just felt like he should pop his head in. Oh, nice. Get the launch on the side. Oh, I love spin to win.
Well, we have to.
Whoa, it's me you want. Nice. Thanks a bunch. Break. Double spinning it.
Oh, there goes the enemy.
Heavy round.
It's me you want.
Thanks for that. Gotcha. Mighty strike. Topple.
Right, there's the topple. Can I get the launch too? Yep. Oh, killed it though. I don't know why I'm disappointed by killing it. Twitch app just tried to recommend a Trump rally. Ugh. Ugh. He has a... Ugh. Disgusting. Right. Now, how in the hell do we carry all this stuff back? With our current numbers, I'd say we can't. Hold on. I'll have a Levnis dispatch for transport. Oh, I'll do the same. Let us take care of the logistics for you. We'll get the supplies back. We'll catch you at Colony 9 in a bit. Alright then, it's all yours.
Let's head back for a moment.
Like, why would Twitch show that? Like, if I wanted to watch someone shit themselves, I'd have a kid. At least, you know, it makes sense for them to do that. They're babies. We salvaged the Levnises from around here too, like the rest of the supplies. They're only really suited to hauling freight now, since they took a bit of damage, but that's good enough for us, right? Funny seeing Agnian and Kavesi Levnesses working side by side. The old me would never have imagined something like this was even possible. Hey, Iron Pro, welcome to the stream. How are you doing today? Twitch app hasn't given you notifications in months, even though you have them on. They've been coming through for me sometimes. Sometimes they just don't happen, which is a little bit annoying. Right, why am I climbing the ladder? I could just fast travel back. Guess I got distracted by the thought of someone shitting themselves. Not a pleasant thought.
This is the place.
The Colony 9 supply office has been improved, expanding the selection of goods available for purchase. Thanks all. It looks like we've got a good surplus of goods for the immediate future. We should be the ones thanking you. You've really helped us pull through here. Seeing as we've now been assigned to logistics and procurement, we'll be sure to show you a marked improvement there. I suppose we're more suited to these sorts of duties than actual combat. Yeah, and there's nothing wrong with that. Everyone's got something they're good at. I couldn't agree more. Good luck in your continued efforts. Right, let's take a look at this boosted shot then, shall we?
Money won't spend itself.
Oh, that's not bad. Take a couple of those. A few of those. Can have one of those. One of those. Oh, I'll have one of those. Now I've got to remember to actually use this stuff. Right, there's that quest there. I was sure that another quest with Rex doing some more cooking should be available, but it doesn't seem to be showing up. I might have to do the next quest on my list first, but I don't remember needing to. Oh god, now I'm actually going to have to try and say this name. Eow's been such a good friend to me. She's taught me a lot. Hard to believe at this stage that we were once enemies. Yeah? Well, don't blame yourselves. Mobius had you all in the palm of their hand. Yes, I suppose it was fortunate that I was able to realize that. Ah, Linker. Got a moment? Certainly, boss. What is it? Well, could you go check in on the residents in the square? If they're sleeping outside, I worry something might be wrong. Not to be contradictory, boss, but we did perform a residents' well-being survey just the other day. Oh, her. Did we really? Yes, we did. I've collated the results and submitted a summarized report for your perusal. Well, look, a lot could have happened between the other day and today, Who's to say the situation hasn't changed? I'll give you a hand with it. It'll go faster. Come on, let's get to it. Huh, very well. Phew. Pulled one over on her somehow. Panacea came to the rescue, as always. Did I miss something? I wanted to talk to you guys about something important, but out of Linker's earshot. Oh, well, now I'm curious. See, what it is Linker's birthday is coming up. Ah. Birthday? Well, isn't that something? Wow, that's definitely important. Gotta get some prezzies in, innit? Right, that's exactly why we thought we'd make Linker's favourite meal. But it has to remain a surprise, hence the secrecy. Anyway, the dish we're making is called fried octomayo. Don't think I've ever heard of that. Linker's parents gave me a try of it once, long time ago. It was a real treat for the taste buds, let me tell you. But when you're making fried octomayo, there's one ingredient in particular that you can't do without. And I want to go to Ragwell Lake to hunt it down. Can I count on your help? Absolutely, you got it. Only the best for our linker. Boss, we have completed the survey. As expected, there did not appear to be any major issues in evidence. Oh, great. Good to hear. Righto then. With that out of the way, we'll be heading out to Ragwell Lake. Huh, did you have some business there? Well, you see, it's for, fishing. We're going fishing, aren't we, Rex? Ah, yeah, sure we are. Fishing. Nothing like a good old fishing trip. Can't get enough of it. Right. That's the best you could do. Glimmer throwing shade at Matthew there. He's trying, Glimmer. He's trying. Right, let's head out to the lake then. Oh, it's on the far side of the lake. Right.
Well, here we are.
Right, let's head on over then. Ooh, there's an enemy there that I've not added to my Collectopedia. So I need to perform a quick murder before I go get the birthday present. Hello there, time to die. Right, nice. Didn't take too long. Oh, it's one of those things. Oh, I love those things. They're so cute.
Time flies when you're having fun.
Lives in water? Check. Big head? Check. Bunch of tentacles? Check. Yep, that's what we're after, down to the letter. You cannot be serious. That's the special ingredient? Yeah, okay, don't get your briefs in a bunch. I know how it looks, but I'm telling you, it was chewy and filling and delicious. I hear what you're telling me, but I'm having a hard time taking it on board. Alright, gripe all you want, but if you want this dish done right, we're gonna need them Wrigleys. Boss, care to fill me in here? Oh, don't you mind that. I've got it all under control. If you say so. Tentacles or testicles? How about both? Oh, I love how silly these things look. They're so fun. I've just noticed the enemy name is just a bunch of question marks. I wonder if lore-wise, this is the first time someone finds one of these. Let's go for this launch. Oh, there we go. Nice. I did say I was going to switch around my Unity pairs, didn't I? I'll probably sort that next time now. I'm getting close to the end of stream. See, I always say I'm going to do stuff like that involves a bunch of menuing, and then I just forget to do it. Did these exist in All Rest After 2 if Rex had the edition before? We'll get to that. We'll get to that, don't worry.
unavoidable. It's too soon for me to quit. Oh, crap. It took our shot. We're not done with the main event. With all the power at my disposal!
All right, tentacles in the bag. Tentacles? What do you need those for? Don't think about it too hard, Linker. Some days you just can't do without them. I'm feeling more baffled by the minute.
Victory!
We can talk about it later. Better get this to the kitchens while it's wriggling fresh.
Now then, back we go.
Poor Linker is probably having some very horrible thoughts about what Panacea gets up to in her spare time. It's like, what the hell is she doing with those tentacles?
Here we are.
Go on, Rex. You can make it over. There we go. It says more about Linker. Alright, Rex. Got your hands on the octo part, have you? Oh yeah, have I ever. Make sure you follow the recipe to the letter, eh? You got it. Coming right up. Linker, could you wait at that table, please? Yes? Oh, they look good. Excuse me, but what does this all mean? It means happy birthday, Linker. Many safe returns. Happy birthday. Hope you have a good one, Linker. My birthday? Yes, your birthday. Don't tell me you forgot. No, I remembered. I just didn't expect anyone to make such a big deal out of it. Good thing you didn't cotton on, eh? And here's a little something to commemorate the occasion. So that's what that was all about? The obsession with the tentacles? We heard it was your favourite food, so go ahead, dig in. Oh, boss. I'm very happy for the thought, but I'd like to offer a single clarification. Yeah? The monster you defeated was not what we'd usually use for making Octomayo. What? No, hang on. I heard all about the Octo monsters from your dad. Yes, all the partial characteristics do seem to match those found on that monster, broadly. But you know what Dad could be like, boss. Never one to sweat the finer details, was he? Seriously? Whoa, looks like you really put your foot in this one, Rex. Damn, I'm sorry, Linker. What a way to let you down, and on your birthday, no less. It tastes nice, though. What, really? You know you don't have to say it just to make me feel better. No, well, it's certainly not the same as I'm used to, but it's still a great variation on fried Octomayo. The flavour brings back fond memories. Linker. Boss, all of you, thank you from the bottom of my heart. Would you like to try some too? I'd love to share this meal with you. Yeah, I might just take you up on that. But tentacles. Linker said it was tasty, didn't she? I'm sure it's fine. Show some trust. Well, here goes. Boss? Yeah? I'm very glad I got to learn from you. So yeah, Linker here, as that side quest alluded to, is the daughter of Zeke and Pandoria. Like Ami said earlier, it's kind of funny that a genius came from two morons. But a really nice thing about Linker is her name. Because it's a reference to one of Pandoria's favourite pouch items, Linker Honey. And it's such a subtle but little cute reference, and I'm glad they slipped that in there. Right, got another affinity growth kit, okay. Matthew, you're the protagonist, you can have it. Don't know when I'll be getting to the third stage, but you can have it. Right, that final cooking quest has not spawned in yet, by the looks of it, which is Interesting. I feel like it should have done that by now. Honestly speaking, I've been wanting to comment on the state of the infantry management for a while. Ah, so that's why you made us that proposal, is it? You couldn't have shown up at a better time, really. Now I get to bark orders like nobody's business. It's nice to be able to do some work I have a real passion for. Thank you. Peridot's giving me some much-needed assistance too.
Gotta hear the latest.
I was always treated as a coward in Agnes because I said that I didn't want to fight on the front lines. But here, they understand the importance of logistics. If we have the skills for something, they set us to work on it. It's so rewarding. Well, I have to say your positive attitude towards us is very appreciated, Yao. I'm very happy you noticed. I hope things will stay that way too. I'm here to help after all.
You can rely on us anytime.
Oh, still got a little bit more dialogue. It's getting pretty hectic around here, isn't it? Everyone's zipping about in an awful hurry. I remember this mood back when I was in Agnes, the eve of the decisive battle. Might be an idea to pick up the pace with the stockpiling. Hey, it never hurts to be prepared. Good luck with all that. Right, so if that quest isn't spawning in, then that's actually all of the side quests that I wanted to do in this little block of them. So that is probably a good place to call it for the stream today. Next time, I'll be doing a little bit more side stuff. While there are no quests left to do, I like to just check on some community stuff, maybe do a little bit of exploring, and then I'll be carrying on with Chapter 4 and beginning the journey towards the Black Mountains. Right. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope you've enjoyed the stream. I will be back tomorrow with some more Xenoblade Chronicles 3 Future Redeemed. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you later. Bye.